Sorry, I know that's bright. We're getting there. Let's see. It says 4 hours and 25 minutes till we get home. Well, we're coming up on the Virginia sign. We're moving right along. We're going over the Potomac River, Woodrow Wilson Bridge. Plane actually clipped the bridge and crashed into the Potomac, and there were only a couple survivors. So close, ready to be home. Let's go. And I can see light at the end of the tunnel. Literally. Ha 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 ha. Well, V2 family, we're on the road again. It is 6:49, 6:50 in the morning, and our second day of driving back home from Florida from our cruises. And there's Bob over there. Grouchy Bob, grumpy Bob. We need coffee. We're gonna go to a Buc-ee's and get coffee. So here's what everything looks like. Oh, let me show you this. It's 21 degrees. It's cold, but beautiful with the sun coming up. We had a good stay. It was a True, TRU by Hilton hotel we stayed at. Really nice. Okay, let's get this day started. Well, we made it into North Carolina. So if you remember, we were actually staying in South Carolina. It's beautiful. Sorry, I know that's bright. We just crossed the line, so we're in North Carolina, and it is 10 degrees. It did just say 8 degrees a few minutes ago, so we're trudging right along. We did stop at a Buc-ee's. It was completely empty. First time we've ever seen a Buc-ee's so empty before. But we really just wanted to grab our coffee and go because we wanted to get right back on the road. So we didn't look around, we didn't shop, nothing like that. So we're back on the road again. Let's get this party started. Let's get home. Well, we're coming up on the Virginia sign. We're moving right along. Making some pretty good time, and we're now up to 28 degrees. We're getting there. Let's see. It says 4 hours and 25 minutes till we get home. Not too shabby because it's 10 a.m. Let's go. Button has got to wait. Well, we're in Richmond. Driving through Richmond, the town of Richmond right now. Are 3 hours and 21 minutes from home. It's 11 a.m. and 33 degrees. 11 a.m. and 33 degrees. We are getting there. There's Bob over there. He's concentrating on the road. I tell you, driving through Richmond is not fun. Out of all the places we go through this road trip, Richmond and DC is the worst traffic, which is the closest to our house. So, in any event, he's trying to concentrate. There has been a little bit of ice on the roads here and there that kind of hits us out of the blue. But for the most part, the roads are clear. So, we've been trying to just take it easy and be careful and getting there slowly but surely. Actually, we're making good time. We're doing good, though. I have to tell you, though, I couldn't get it on video or even a picture for that matter. Evidently, for the storms that went through this area, I want to say it was last night, or 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I think. We came across 3 tractor trailers overturned, 1 box truck with a trailer on it overturned, a pickup truck that had rolled, and we saw a car in a ditch. Now these are all abandoned, all on the side of the road. I say abandoned, but I think the plan was to do cleanup later. Like one or two of those we saw, they were there actively trying to. Yeah, the box truck.
In the middle of 95.
Yeah, the box truck was in the middle of 95. They got it pushed off to the side a little bit, and they were there trying to get that up. So you could tell these accidents kind of happened in the peak of the storm, most likely, and there was no way they were getting it off the road at the time with all the snow and ice that was coming down. So, but in any event, here's more of the tall buildings here in Richmond. We're getting there. So happy to sleep in my bed tonight. I can't complain though. The first bed we had on the cruise ship for the 6th day, it was very hard. First night was hard to sleep, but after that I slept great. The second leg of the cruise, the 8-day cruise, I didn't like the bed as much, and I didn't sleep as great. Hotel rooms have been fine sleeping, so again, I'll just be happy to get my own beds. Like, there's some icy patches right here along the side. If you're not careful and going too fast, you can see how cars spun out with all those accidents we talked about and saw on the ice. I always thought this was a church, but that is a train station. You know? My friend Brian pointed that out to us. So, all right, let's get this day ended. So, Potomac, right? Yeah, we're going over the Potomac River, Woodrow Wilson Bridge. This is the bridge. I don't remember. I think it was in the 80s, late 80s. A plane actually clipped the bridge and crashed into the Potomac, and there were only a couple survivors. I'm not sure exactly how many were on board and perished, but it was pretty sad. In fact, my father had just passed this bridge, and we didn't find out until we got home. But we were concerned. I do remember that. It was pre-cell phone days. It must have, maybe it was early 80s. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I know it's been a long time though. And it was a cold, snowy day like this. And there's all kinds of footage of it out there. And I do believe it was in January. In fact, I think the anniversary of it was recently. But we've seen worse traffic than what we're in right now, but it's a lot of just people hitting the brakes, then we go. People hit the brakes, then we go. It's kind of like, it's so unnecessary. We just want to get home. We've got 80 miles to go. An hour and 42 minutes, and we're, what, in Washington, I guess?
We just went through Washington.
We just went through Washington.
Getting ready to go to 495 around Washington.
So, that's our story, and we're sticking to it. We're getting there. So close. Ready to be home. Let's go. So, we just passed the cruise terminal for Baltimore, and now going through the Baltimore tunnel. I couldn't get the camera out quick enough before we saw the cruise terminal. It was kind of funny though. So both Carnival Pride and Vision of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's Vision of the Seas, goes out of Baltimore. You can tell Vision of the Seas has been out for a while. There's no ship there now. The parking lot for Vision, their cars are all snow covered, and the parking lot for Carnival must have just left yesterday because their cars are all cleaned off. So, but anyway, we're going through the tunnel. Traffic's kind of heavy, but we are only about 45 minutes away from home. It's 34 degrees here, and yeah, our journey back home is almost over, and I can see light at the end of the tunnel. Literally. Ha 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 ha. Well, V2 family, our road trip is coming to an end. We are only a few minutes away from home. Let me show you these country roads we go on with all this snow and ice. So evidently they got hit pretty good with like 10 to 12 inches while we were gone. Again, we live out in the country. Old farmhouse up there on the hill. So anyway, I just want to thank you guys so much for coming along on our road trip journey, let alone coming along on our cruise journey, our back-to-back cruises, Oasis of the Seas. Whatever you do, folks, keep on smiling, keep on laughing, and stay happy. And while you're happy, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.